Fife Flyers TV, sponsored by the Bay Hotel, Fife's premier wedding venue.
Todd, the perfect start to the conference campaign?
Yeah, for sure. I think it was a good team performance tonight. I think especially, pardon me, being short so many bodies. I think we came out and, I managed in the third there to get a number of boys some ice that maybe have been sitting around a bit. But I think we played a lot more mature with the lead. Maybe got a little loose towards the end. But in a game like that, sometimes it's hard to stay 100% mentally sharp. But good to see offensively some of the guys really break out tonight.
A great spread of goals as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it was a big night for a couple of them. I think particularly Foxy, Dings, and Russ. It's one of those nights where pucks are dropping on sticks, and you're definitely, especially with this group, you're definitely going to get that. It's just a matter of keeping level-headed and reset, because tomorrow's going to be obviously a much more difficult and physical hockey game.
Going into this game, what were your expectations? Did you imagine that it could possibly be 7-0 to the Flyers at the end?
Well, I mean, I think that, I've watched a couple of games that Manchester have played, and they're certainly not short of offense themselves. So I think we did a great job on our kill tonight. I think, we killed that 5-on-3. A few of our forwards came up with a few big blocks for Owie. And, it was good to see the guys play confidently, and and I'm sure people were entertained tonight.
Just on the special teams, the power play was really, really effective tonight as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think we could even had another one tonight. I think Dings scored his first one just as the penalty expired, so we could have been 3 for 4 tonight, which is really, we'd like to see that number creep up. We've been languishing a little lower percentage-wise than we would have liked, but certainly like the way that they've zipped the puck around in training, and it's coming in the game. I think it's important they stay patient, don't try to rush things, but it's showing good signs, and the kill right now looks pretty effective.
In the last 2 home games, the team with only 4 D-men have only conceded 1 goal.
Yeah, they've done a good job back there, and I think it's important to recognize that, but to also it's vital that we get ourselves up to full status, because you do pick up niggles, and guys are getting overplayed in certain situations. It'd be nice to see Rick and David back in the lineup.
And what would you say about Chris Wands, somebody that's not played that much ice time in the past couple of seasons, but he played brilliantly tonight?
Yeah, no, I've known Wando since back in the B&L days. He's a great kid, and we like having him around. And, he's out there proving that he can do a job. And good for Wando. He really deserves it. That's a guy who, week in, week out, doesn't complain. He comes in, he does his job, does whatever's asked of him, and he's being rewarded with some well-deserved ice time right now. So good for him.
David Turon, Rick Jackman, when are they expected back?
Yeah, I mean, I would hope to have Turon back skating next week. It looks like we've got the clear to get him out on the ice. That'll be a big addition for him if he plays on the weekend. It's still up in the air right now. Jackman, we still got to resolve a couple of issues, but he could possibly be in the lineup next week, and that would be a big addition for us.
Just what's your thoughts going to Coventry tomorrow?
Well, I mean, Coventry has seemed to have really kind of turned a corner here. They got a big win against Dundee at home last week, and it looks like they've won in overtime tonight. So their confidence will be growing, and we got a favorable result against them last week. We played really well, but down at Coventry, it's a smaller rink. Obviously, they play well in front of their home crowd, so we're going to have to be at our best. But so far our league and conference campaign is going well. I'd like to see that continue, and I think it's important that this team recognize that we're capable of coming out and putting back-to-back performances on a weekend together, and it's something that we really have to strive towards. I think it's important and vital that if you want to have any success in this league, you need to be consistent performers, and that's what we're really striving for. I know that you will see score lines that you maybe didn't expect in this league this year, but teams are just so good, and who's ever hot in that given night is going to be taking away the point. So hopefully we get well rested tonight and go down to Coventry expecting to take 2 points out of that building.
As you've said, you must be really pleased with the start to the league campaign, 3 wins out of 4, and then also that 100% record after that win tonight in the conference.
Yeah, no, I mean that's a great start, and I mean not easy teams that we faced. I mean we've played some tough teams and got points, so it's looking good. But we just got to find a way to keep building on it and keep these guys confident and playing well.
Finally, the club made a statement today that the club's in talks with Kyle Haynes. How big would that be for the club to bring him back?
Yeah, huge. I made it no secret over the years that Kyle Haynes is one of my favourite hockey players ever to wear a Fife jersey. I love the guy, a great hockey player, and if we get him in a Fife jersey, we're just going to be so much better. Adds a new dynamic to this club that really would benefit us all. And well, you guys all know what Kyle brings to the ice hockey club. It's huge, fan favorite, and a wonderful guy.
Cheers, Todd. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Bay Hotel, where your dream wedding becomes reality. Visit us at thebayhotel.net.